Hail and well met, guys. It's me, Andrew, and we are going. Well, I do that every single time. I am going to continue playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I've got my tea and some toast with butter and cinnamon on it. A little too much butter and cinnamon, I'd say this time. I went a little overboard with it. And I also burnt my toast a little bit, which I'm not a fan of. But I'm quite hungry. I didn't have anything else to snack on during this super epic Let's Play mukbang. So I made the last piece of toast. If you're one of the 5 billion people on the planet who's not watching this, Andrew, have joined the literature club at my local Japanese anime high school. And we have met the girls, who are Sayori, whom we have met before actually, because she is apparently your neighbor, and you walk to school with her. We also have Yuri, who is an emo school shooter, most likely. Better watch out for that one. Then we also have Monica, who is the redhead, who I would like to get to know better, if you know what I mean. And we also have Natsuki, who I am falling in love with, an anime character who isn't real. So, I'm a weeaboo now, I guess. I am a weeaboo. I will be getting a Natsuki body pillow, and I will be filling... I will be putting Natsuki posters on my wall because I love her. She is into baking manga, and last time we played, if you haven't watched that video, I don't expect you to, she wanted to read manga with me. Or us. Guys, you're playing too, let's be honest. We're only being railroaded here. So, alright. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Oh, I talked to my friend. My one friend. And he said that the way you pronounce her name is Natsuki? I don't remember. This is about 4 days ago. So, you know what? I'm just going to call her Natsuki because I'm an American. I'm a Baka guy, Gene. I don't know Japanese. I wish my dog would stop walking in and out of my room. But anyway, ironically, I'm going to try to keep this short today. I have stuff to do, but I wanted to stick to schedule. So yeah. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Okay. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah ha ha. Eh? Ah. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I could have just stopped here last time. That would have been perfect. That would have been very perfect, but I didn't. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Ooh, alright, sorry, ma'am. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes, I did, Monica. And I think we wrote it for Natsuki by accident. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, or Sayori? I'm really thinking Natsuki because her little anime thing to the bottom left of when we were writing the poem was the one that jumped up the most and looked happy. Or Sayori. I'm gonna go with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. If you know what I mean. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Wink. ... question mark. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. What? In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. You. Oh my... This is Bane. This is the girl. We are going to marry Natsuki, and it will be extremely amazing for us. For all of us. For her. Yes. Perfect. I love you, Natsuki. I will be getting your body pillow, and I will be touching it every night, appropriately because I love you, not in a sexual, lustful way. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I am, Natsuki. Don't you worry. I am. I found my waifu. ... So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Urk? Huh. Urk in Dwarvish is orc, if I remember right. For Warhammer dwarves, at least. You know, the Dawi. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. I'm hungry. There's way too much cinnamon butter on her. toast is so messy. It's a good thing I'm cleaning up today. Definitely have to get these crumbs up. Ah! Nice. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Huh. Well, that's very to the point. I like it. Oh, click outside poem area to continue. I'm a moron. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. It's true, Natsuki, I do like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. It's true, and it got straight to the point. I like that. I really do. Natsuki, you're a prime waifu. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yes, it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. My life. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Yes, a professional waifu, Natsuki. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Ooh. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess we'll go with Monica next. And then we'll probably cut off this episode. Like a guillotine. Hi, Andrew. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha ha ha. Don't worry, Andrew. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I did not know that. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Andrew. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha. Oh jeez. No, no! It kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. Ah ha ha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Silverstein? I never knew how to pronounce that. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. No, Lois Lowry wrote The Giver, right? What did Silverstein do? I don't know. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Just like anime. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. I like the no. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. We will be exploring Natsuki, I think. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yes, I do, Monica. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, jeez. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah ha ha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I feel like I did not do it justice then. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Nice. Well, that is very true, because I am also writing a poem about my dogs. And it's not very great. And I only have one line down, so it's not very long either. But thank you for watching, guys, all 5 people that watch, and we will continue this next Tuesday, I think. I am trying to stick to a schedule, and I am trying to keep these videos kind of terse, but I always lose track of the time when I do this, because I don't look at the clock. And now I feel like it's going on for too long, so goodbye.